You and I both know this is everywhere in our world today. Lusting, sexual desires, addictions to this type of content, it's everywhere and everybody faces it. And in my previous video, we talked about how it can be destructive to your life regarding all aspects, financial, physical, mental. It can really alter the decisions you make, the choices you decide to indulge in. It can even affect the partner you decide to choose in your life. And that's one of the most important decisions that you make. Today, we're going to cover some ways that can help you overcome this battle. But if you'd like to check out that video on why it could be so destructive to your life, I'll leave a link for it right here. Go and give it a watch. And if you like it, leave a comment and maybe hit the subscribe button. You need to start at the base of the issue. When and where did you come across this content? How did you become addicted to it? Why are you addicted to it? And why are you letting yourself get addicted to it? That leads us to the first step in overcoming this issue. Becoming aware and understanding that you have a problem. This is something that you don't want a part of your life anymore. It's something that has taken control of you in a way. You think about it at work. You think about it outside of work, at home, at night when you're laying in bed. You look over, you reach for that phone, and you just get to searching. About half an hour to an hour later, you're done and you feel horrible. You told yourself yesterday it'd be the last time. You told yourself last week that, last month. And here you are again, the same feeling, the same result, empty and feeling worthless. Except that you have an issue. This is something you don't want a part of your life anymore. Most people, when they feel this way, they want to overcome this demon. They don't accept that it's an issue in their life. It's just like a small, minor inconvenience. No, this is something that you need to outline, put out there that you don't want a part of your life anymore. Once you can do that, you can accept that this is a part of you that you want to relinquish from your life. This whole process becomes easier, and you can start to identify these triggers that, get that feeling flowing in your brain, which will lead us to the second key part in getting over this addiction, which is removing this type of content from your phone entirely, or, getting it down to a minimum. You open an app, right? Let's say you're on Instagram, you're on Snapchat, you're on X, whatever social media platform you use. I want you to try and scroll on the explore page or home page for about 10 minutes. Just see how long it takes for you to come across that content. Depending on the severity of how, damaging your addiction is, this type of trigger can go and set you off to go do this deed. There are a ton of methods you can use to get over this if you see it constantly on your phone or device. And it is a big thing in our lives nowadays. That's all you see is sexual promotion, because people know lust is one of the biggest ways to get your draw. So some ways that I got over this on my phone was I limited my social media usage. I got off the apps that really, if I didn't have a lot of family on there, a lot of friends that truly cared about me, I just got off them completely. Because honestly, that's all you'll see really. Even if you can press not interested, you can press I don't want that recommended, it's still gonna pop up in your feed. Regardless, you can make a brand new account. You give it about 5 minutes, you click on it once, or you may not even click on it. It just comes up because it's so promoted in our world today to get your attention. They know they can get it. They know they can get it from you. What you need to do is limit the media usage. You can get porn blockers on your phone. There's a ton of free apps that can help with that. At night, when you're laying alone, put the phone up on a mantle, put it on your dresser, put it away from you. Now, if you're using it as an alarm, you can maybe go buy an alarm clock. But if that's your only resource as an alarm to wake up, put it a couple feet away from you to where you can't reach it, but you can still hear it. If you're gonna try to beat this, you cannot have access to that at night. It's going to be hard at first to beat this, because if you have it close to you, more than likely, if you're addicted right now, you're going to reach for it. You're going to scroll for a bit. You're going to doom scroll and you're going to see something. You're going to be bored at night, and this battle's hard to beat. You're not going to beat it in a week. So more than likely, you're going to result in the same way. If you have a way to minimize the interactions you have with this content, it will benefit you much more rather than you just letting it keep coming across your feed. Your brain will see it, it will set you off, and you will result in the same way. It's going to take time to strengthen this armor in your brain. It will not just be immediate. Now this leads to the third thing. You're gonna be bored. You're not gonna be on your phone as much. Now this is a great time to indulge in yourself. That is what you need to do next. Indulge in you. Replace this destructive hobby with new hobbies. You need to start figuring out who you really are, because you're gonna feel bored now that you have all this free time not trying to indulge in this lustful addiction. Start indulging in new hobbies. Start indulging in new activities that you may not have had your attention before on, but now since you have this new free time, you can put your time elsewhere. There's a ton of things to do. You just have to get out there and start figuring out who you are. You can go out and meet new people. Go and find social interaction in public. Maybe go to college or public library. Pick up a new niche to come across. Maybe make some money on the side. Go to a gym. Maybe pick up a new club. There are a ton of things to do with your time rather than indulge in this lustful content. And when you're doing this will build that armor. You can tell yourself while you're doing these, see, I don't need it. And it doesn't need me. I don't need to be involved in this destructive hobby. There's a ton out there more for my life than this content addiction. It has zapped you of your potential. It has zapped you of your purposeful chase in life. This will put you back on track to find out who you really are in life, because you're not a content addicted, doom scrolling, lustful nerd. You are not built to do that, and you shouldn't let yourself succumb to this demon. God has put you on this planet for something greater than you can even imagine right now in your brain. You were put here to chase purpose, not pleasure. When you have an overwhelming amount of pleasure in your life, that will ultimately lead to you not chasing your purpose. And you know what it is. You have a dream in your mind that keeps you up at night sometimes. It gets you that butterfly feeling in your stomach. And when you're constantly chasing lust, constantly chasing that man or woman who doesn't truly love you, but catches your eye and gets you going down there and up here, it won't even be on your mind as to why you're on this planet in the first place. You have to figure out why you're here. And you're not here to be addicted to content like that. So I really do hope that you've written down these steps and understand that this is a battle you can overcome. And it's a battle that will take time for you to overcome. It's not gonna be fixed in a week or a month, or maybe even a couple months. It may take 6 months to a year. It's the same thing like weight loss. It's a consistent effort to beating it. With anything, it is consistent action to beating something or improving something. You are trying to improve your armor into this content. You don't want to see it anymore. It'll take time. Hopefully you can implement these properly into your life. I know we're all busy. We all have routines and organized structure in our life. It's hard to implement new things. Hard to change structure that we got in our lives right now. But if you really want to defeat this demon, it will take time and consistent effort and conscious effort. You have to put your time into beating this and your mind into beating this. It can't just be something that will happen. I hope this helps. If this did, why don't you drop a like, consider subscribing. We always talk about stuff like this on the channel as young men, young women. We don't want to be helpless wanderers of the world. We want to be there for each other. We're a young generation and we need to be there for each other. That's all I can say. Men need men, men need women, women need women, and women need men. We all need each other. So as you can hear, this storm's picking up. I'm about to call it an end to this video. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed.